to show you now very two significant Bible code tables. One that you see here, and then you see the other one. Now, I think it is the strongest Bible code table which proves strongly the truth of the Bible code, scientifically also. Why? So what we see in this table, so we see End to Darkness. This is a documentary which we did with Richard Shaw. So End to Darkness is the expression for the book of Job. We speak about God putting end to darkness. Means now we are in darkness. What means we are in darkness? You don't understand what is going on, what God is doing to the world and so on. Don't understand. The codes, the Bible code, Torah codes help us to understand. If somebody follows the question, but if people follow the codes properly, some of them are very high scientific. Yeah, clearly see. Yeah. Take, for example, the Twin Towers, a table which Professor Reeves did with my addition, Professor Haralik, comes to 1 to 10 millions. Such a short place in the Torah. And I wrote a whole book about it. Where it came in the Torah, what is the teaching of it? Such important teaching for our time. Come to get the book. The book came in English, in Russian, definitely in Hebrew. Okay. So, what we have in this table, end to dark. Later on, we see the conditions of the codes, like what you see here, minimal, best meetings, and so on. This we see all of it. So let us see now step by step. So what we see here, so we see here, end to darkness, as is written here, is minimal in the old Torah, unbelievable. Yeah, in the old Torah, the skips of end to darkness is minimal here. This itself, very significant. Then what we see more here, we see the year where I did it. It is 5780, 2020. In fact, this is the year which the Khatam Sofer says is a bad year. It was the Corona. And from then on, it will be a process of Messiah. Maybe hoping that now it's 3 years. So, end to darkness. Now, what really supposed to explain the darkness that we are in this world, to understand what is going on, whereas in the Torah and what are the indications, like the Twin Towers, are all book. What are much to learn from Twin Towers which appeared exactly in the place where it appeared. Yeah. So what you see here, Kodim in blue. You see Kodim in blue, best meeting with the word end to darkness, telling us that the end to darkness will be through codes. Nice. Now we know quite well, that we are learning, but we know that the phenomena of the codes, not only the code, but Gematria, the phenomena of lot of secrets coming in Hebrew letters is to do with the son of Joseph. There's a whole book about it, the code, the voice of the turtle dove. You can read it, yeah. Amazing. It's the pupil of the Vilna Gaon says exactly this idea. It says there's a goal of the son of Joseph, Messiah, will be 3 things: to uproot the evil from the world, impurity, and to gather Jews, to come back to Israel, and then to show a lot of secrets in the Hebrew letters. Unbelievable. So here, end to darkness is called the son of Joseph. Just so we see exactly what they are, minimal was meeting. Then you have a very interesting question. A question? Me, who, Mashiach, who is Messiah? In fact, it's in twice Messiah, son of Joseph, son of Joseph. By the way, all what you see here It is all in one chapter in the book of Numbers, Kafrav 26, 26, up till here, and then few verse 27. You think to yourself, what can be the chances of so many words related? It's not like some others are doing, put a word here, and try to make connection. Here is a clear connection. Yeah. So the question, who is the Messiah? We know, son of Joseph, who is the question? Yeah. So, you know what well our rabbis tell us, there are four main goals or purposes for the Messiah. What are the first letters of the word Mashiach, Messiah? First, Menachem, to comfort the Jewish people who they need so much comfort. Then, Inon, it means rulership, to give some rulership to the Jews, to the country, and the government, everything. Then you have Shiloh, present. The word really will give to Messiah presence, appreciation for the contribution to the world, really bring peace and quiet, happiness and joy. So all these names you have here, you can see you have Menachem here, you have Shiloh, and Elon, there is another one, Hananiah, it appears a little bit more, so it is not here. So you have 3 from 4. So what we have here, so in this small area in Numbers, telling us the end of darkness is a cause, and this is a work of son of Joseph, and Messiah will bring us comfort, happiness, and joy, everything. No, right? Don't know. People think you can do this also in Moby Duke, maybe in Moby Duke, maybe I do it in Moby Dick. And I don't speak about the contents of those verses, which have to do also. No, I don't think that you will have it in Moby Dick and War and Peace. Maybe you can try. So, amazing phenomena. And the most interesting is now statistics. On the statistics, Dr. Rottenberg was the program I'm using. This program says it's more important than statistics. There is minimal or best meetings in the Torah, that is the location also. Because in the statistics, one can make tricks to cheat, like Professor McKay in the beginning, when the codes were not yet developed. They wanted to show that Hanukkah, like Hanukkah, don't Vitrum appears in War and Peace. So, if you know, somebody knows the Richard Fieber, because he believes the nonsense that he did. The word Hashmonai means 2 letters, Vav and Aleph. The word Chanukah, Vav. This is already wrong, because all the idea of the letter of Hashmonai, each letter of the word Hashmonai indicates what it is. Chanukah is Chanukah Fe, Vav is also covered. It is not the one meaning of Chanukah. So what more you have here? You have here that fable, Tabla Kesach Hoshech. Kesach Hoshech, and to darkness, many is all Torah. Sympathy is only one, without Vav. Mi HaMashiach, the question who is Messiah, what are the names? Minimal is all Torah. Then, in fact, you saw the Messiah, Mashiach, but there is a written more, Mashiach Ami. I mean, those are the Messiahs of my nation. Minimal is all Torah. Rips appears there. We see it. In fact, it appears in another table in Hebrew, really, yeah? So Rips is saying, then you have Kodim, minimal, is also a word. And the name, son of Joseph, Moses, Messiah, Eliyahu. And there is another table which I did in Hebrew with more words. So Rips appears there. Then Messiah and Elijah. Okay. So, interesting. There is another table in the documentary of Richard Yesho. I'm missing him so much. I think he could do so much more, because the other people who were connected with the Bible could have plenty of more important things to do. He appreciated it. He said, really, I tell you, I feel so I miss him so much. Because you could do so much, so many significant, important, and there is also important messages for the cause. That if the world will I mean, will follow the course, a lot of troubles will be missed. For example, take example, this fellow, Abu Mazen, yeah? Yeah, Abu Mazen, looked a very nice person. The parents thought that he came back with him a new state and living together, happiness and joy. Only give him everything. No, he did Oslo, thousands of killed murdered Jews. No, if you would look the table I did, with Professor Alalik, and the statistic is I think there are 500,000, but once in the Torah Abu Mazen appear, was the letter mem of his Amalek, Amalekite. No, what they want to kill Jews, to destroy them, exactly this what the Islam of Abu Mazen understanding and all the others, yeah, you understand. You have to eradicate Jews to kill them. No, with such a peace you can make peace. They make pieces of you, not peace. Right? So amazing. If they will see the course we did with Professor Aralik on the disengagement, I tell you, unbelievable course, such clear picture of what happened with Lapid, and this highly, very statistic. And the word which comes there is disaster and Holocaust. Holocaust is not really what happened in Germany. In Hebrew, Holocaust, Shoah means something terrible happening, which are amazed that is happening. So this is what happened today also. Yeah, in the Gaza, Gaza, you see, this is exactly what is happening, and everything there in the came in this scene. No, no, Sharon thought, oh, we'll give to the Arabs such a nice place, the Gush Katif, the sea, a beautiful place. So he said, oh, the Arabs will be so happy, they will not do trouble to us. So what they did with this place? They destroyed all the synagogue, and they make bases for shooting missiles, like they did in the past with Ishmael, were shooting arrows on Isaac, trying to kill him. So, this is a situation where people really will look at the Bible, because the Torah gives us such important message of what, Torah was the blueprint of creation. God created the world with the Torah. Not difficult to understand. I'll give you a simple example, what are called, what they are doing today, the pilots, they don't work hard. My son is a pilot, so what they are doing, well, before, the traveling to going, with the plane, the flight, before the flight, they put into the program, exactly the route how the plane should go, and then the plane going according to this, they can see. No, because there are winds sometimes, they cannot sleep, there are winds sometimes, there are holes, so they definitely have to immediately to change the route, to do it. So this is exactly the Torah. God gave us the Torah, and the Torah is a program of the world. Im v'chukotai tilechu, if you will keep my laws, listen to them, obey them, natati shalom ba'aretz, you will peace in the world. Yeshavten v'betach, you will sit insecure in your land. No, Machrid, you will not be afraid for something suddenly frightening, like red color and all these things. Yeah. If not, interesting, there is a portion we read in Deuteronomy just before the Holocaust. So what is it written there? If you will not obey the Torah, will not keep 69 curses. In fact, there are other two which are not included. But almost 100 curses, and if you will read them properly, you see the whole Holocaust there, with all the details, killing and murdering, frightening situation that we see is exactly what the Hamas did, this wild beast, really killing young and old, frightening, burning people, and people who saw what they did. Hamas is a wild beast, and Nazis, yeah. So this is exactly what the Bible called. So this is what I found, but the English, I told Richard to do. So what you have in this, you have here, Minim Torah, Kodim Emet, codes are true. Once in the Torah, very small skip, all come in Genesis. This is Genesis. All what you see is one book also. Genesis, right? What more you have here? Yeah, more you have here. People who are involved in doing codes are Matityahu, and I also doing, not scientists, but I try to explain what we find. So Eliyahu very likely our lips, then what more we have here? The purpose of the code. Iru, it means they will see all the time the truth that the codes are true and so on. You have code again, and then you have Mufas, clearly telling that it will be distributed. The time that you did this documentary, Into Darkness, was the year Tafshina Vav, 5776. Amazing. The distribution started. Mufas, then son of Jesse, because we said this process of the course is to strengthen our faith, to prepare us for the son of Jesse. Now, what is also something very important, did with Professor Alec quite interesting quotes about this Bible code, the doctrine of God. The Messiah, the codes are doctrine of Messiah by God. Then you have Messiah parallel. You must know parallel is not simple. So you have Messiah parallel to Matityahu, parallel to distributed, right? And down also repentance, or the purpose of the code is to strengthen our belief, to keep the Torah, and this is conditioned to get Messiah. This is really a second stage of the deed of this. So here you have Richard, sure, amazing. You have Richard in black, right? Richard and Shaw. I think it must be a very good beating of Richard Shaw in this table. So what can I do? I don't know. Somehow people's minds in out are blocked. I don't know. I'm sorry to say it, but in English, no, quite few people see the Hebrew. I don't know. You have to tell a simple reason why, because there are so many commandments, Shabbos and so on. The Israelis try as much as not to look at it, that the Torah is true. But you have to keep Shabbos, to keep all these kind of things. The English only 7 laws, not so bad. So but it is not a joke. It is so unfortunate. I tell you, I don't know what people, if they will look at it at all, so very likely they will not look at it, because the things that they caught up with something which is normal, like Professor Michelson and Dr. Rottenberg will become Orthodox Jews by seeing the course being scientists, so they look properly and said, clear Torah, and logic, and all the great rabbis say it is a clear proof Torah from heaven. It is something that already 800 years ago was used. It was used by Rabbeinu Bachye for the birth of the moon. Jews, there is a code of 42 letters. 42 is the name of God, of creation, Allah Bechor. And the code tells you exactly the second of the birth of the moon. The NASA managed to find out about it when they could go around the moon. So you can see all this really in the site of Professor Alalik, TorahCode.us. He explained exactly, the codes, the Hebrew letters, which are Ba'arat, which is Bet 2, Monday, and A5, the 5th hour, and Resh Dalet, 24 portion. At that time, the hour was not 60 seconds, was 1,080 parts, because this is a best number which can be divided in most numbers. So Professor Alex showed he translated these letters into minutes and so on. So you can see there is, I think, not even a full second difference between what NASA found out and what the Jews knew for many years. So, and also it is not that the idea of codes in the Torah giving us messages from God is already the Kabbalist of Moshe Cordovero, and before even Abulafia, Rokeach, which were a few hundred years ago. So, no, this is what I think is interesting, to look into this table, which tells you exactly the codes will remove the darkness from this world, and son of Joseph, and also we'll have the Messiah. Messiah will comfort us and bring the I tell you, if you look on the right side, yeah, what you have on the right side, numbers, Dalet, and chapter, the end of chapter 26, even not the beginning, the 26, interesting, the number of God is 26, maybe it's also not coincidence. So, you have 20, this from verse 23, going to 27, also 27, also, how many? 13 verses? No, can be coincidence. If somebody doesn't want to see, to believe, so everything can be for him coincidence. But people like, with really honest people with no interest, if it's the truth, okay, I have to give up all but what I did. Imagine to yourself what Professor Michelson and Dr. Rotten could do in Russia. In Russia, most of the people are atheists. Yeah. Now they have to come, see a courts, come to Israel courts, says, what is that? To give up all what they had before. No, but honest people do it. Others, some find it difficult a little bit. So, interesting, very significant, and really fits with the scientific condition for this. Minimal, they're also good meeting, they don't, maybe later on, down there. But it's enough to see all those minimals which comes in the table. And also, Richard Shook, very beautiful in English, he puts what my father-in-law, codes are truth. I think this is what the one is to find, but all of the rest, what you find is, all this will be deeply distributed, and the people who are involved will be shown to the world. And Richard Shaw is unbelievable. Richard Shaw appears down here, Richard in black and shoulder. And all the purpose is repentance, the people will keep the Torah, because only this is a way to bring peace, tranquility, happiness to the world. I tell you, I feel such pity, because I don't know how to express it, but when we did with Professor Alik, what is really the disengagement. Sharon thought that, I will be so happy up to such places. Yeah, there will be peace, there will like Jews. What happened, all this piece of place of shooting, that's to kill Jews, ruling and destroying synagogues. Yeah. Oslo, Lips found right there, he found very highly scientific, I wrote it in YouTube, very high statistic. Oslo Accord disaster. Who looked at it? How many Jews were killed, murdered, slaughtered because it's Oslo? More than thousands. And all this agreement with Abu Mazen Amalek, somebody wants to destroy the Jewish people. Today we see, that they say that more than 83% of Palestinians agreed what Hamas did. It means that they want now, Biden and I want to give a state, a Palestinian state. We will take over Hamas because the Palestinians agree with Hamas that they have to eradicate, to kill Jews. Yeah, it is known. I said I don't think any Palestinian was against Hamas saying, what you are doing? Not even, nobody. So this is a way to make peace, to make pieces of us. This is what they want to do, not peace. Okay, I think it's very interesting. Bible code. No, if you look at it, I think you find it interesting. If not, carry on with what we are doing. So I think really, it's such a pity that people don't relate properly to Bible code. This is what we did with Aralech, I tell you. Okay, we're hoping that Messiah will come soon, and maybe that he will open our mind and hearts to understand, to see the truth. Very likely that he will do it. Yeah. Since this is the cold-hearted doctrine of Messiah. Okay, so have a good Shabbos. Very important Shabbos, by the way. You know, this is a Shabbos that the Torah really should start, because the Torah, the meaning of Torah, Maharal said, is to teaching. So what the Torah tells me story about the world that was created and what happened and these stories. Yeah, what for? The Torah is a word of teaching. So the first Rashi in the Torah says, Rashi said, it's really a medrash, that not the first stories of the creation of the world is because of the non-Jews, the Gentiles. They claim, even leftists in Israel, the same thing. They say that Israel are conquerors that took the country, the land from the Palestinians. Yeah? And these Palestinians say the land belongs to us. Everything. You know, this Barak once was the prime minister, his name was Ehud Barak. He offered almost all Israel to the Palestinians. So they said, no, thank you. No, we get everything, even 1 centimeter. Jews are not allowed to have this land. No. Make peace with these people. So this said, this is why God wants to tell us that God, I created the world, and Bereshit bara Elohim, and I gave it to whom deserve it. No, when Jews keep Torah nicely, everything, they deserve it. If not, they have to leave the country for others. But hoping the Jews will keep Torah, Shabbat and everything. Right? So all the purpose. Now, there is unbelievable phenomena. You can see it in the internet if you put the number 1820.com. 1820 is a magic number. Oh, the brings of many, many things that Torah, the number of letters, verses, and so on, have the number 1820. You have 1820 verses from the beginning of from Genesis, yeah, and up to this Shabbos, what we read, Chodesh Hazeh Lachem, this month to you, the end of the month. So exactly 1820, you can count, you see, 1820, and the magic number. So what is the idea? So one of the explanations for these two numbers are multiplication. Multiply, which means if you multiply God's name 26 with number 70, which is secret, I mean you have secret of God. So you can see if you have a calculator, yeah, 26 times 70, 1820. Another multiplication of God's name, Adon, Aleph Daled Yud, the master, Koach. 28 is the word Koach, 28. And Adon, the 65. So multiply Koach, strength of God, God is the master of the world, also 1820. So why 1820 verses? Because in this 1820, we see the strength of God, creation, all those smites, the Egyptian gods, and we saw the power of God. So, this is exactly this number of verses, Koach Adnut. Then, in those verses, especially the story of the creation, contains lot of secrets. So Hashem, also, in these 1820 verses of the Torah, we have a lot of secrets of God in the Zohar and Kabbalah. But there are many, many more 1820. I'll give you only another one, which is the first word in the Torah, Bereshit. You know, in Hebrew, not like in English. In English, you say ABC. In Hebrew, you say Aleph, Bet, which every word means something. Yeah, every letter means something. So Bereshit also is bet, bait, Rosh, beginning, everything. So if you take the letters bet, resh, Bereshit, fully, like bet yud tav, okay? Resh yud shin, means the full, you will come to the number 1820. Why? Because Bereshit is like the DNA of the world. Right? And everything is there. Then it came out in 1820 letters of the creation, 1820 this. You can see in this site exactly what are amazing. So this DNA, Bereshit, oh, there are 720 different combination of the letter 7. I wrote also, I mean, the YouTube, and there's about 70 combination what is Bereshit is, and so on. So amazing. So it's so much in the Torah, and so on, I tell you. People don't realize. And the Torah code is example, really, something people think is a game, and it's not, no, Torah code is the modern DNA of the world. It's exactly telling you how the world is going on. And it tells you exactly what will be if you will not keep the Torah. How many curses, how much all the stories of all of us, everything is also. People ask, where was God? How could God allow these things to happen? How could God? How can people, Jewish people, not keep the Torah? Look in the Torah, it tells you clearly what happened. Yeah, I don't know in the news. There's a portion in Kitavo, yeah, the number of verses of the words. I think there are 696, 76. Yeah, also Gematria Soros, travels. Soros is travels. I wrote a book that all English come from Hebrew. Some universities accepted it. But Sorah, in Hebrew, Sorah is travel. Sorah in English. So important, very important YouTube for understanding what is the real code. Ay, ay, ay. Sheila. בפרק אחד, שניים. בסדר? פיין, אוקיי. רגע, עומר. מה קורה פה? מה קורה פה?